fish, fish. There, we're hooked up. This morning I'm fishing my favorite ways to fish, and that's with crankbaits. I'm fishing number 7 flicker shad, or flicker shad on the one I just hooked up on, and the opposite one I got a flicker minnow on. And been kind of fighting everything all morning with the wind, and if you see behind me, that's not smoke, or that's not fog, that's smoke from Canada here. So I've been kind of fighting everything all morning, so went to one of my favorite ways to fish, and that's with the crankbait, and I'm hooked up almost instantly. Not quite the size we're looking for, but it's a start. Just a real small, about a 13-incher. Not sure what that's called, but it's ugly. Like I just said, that's not fog behind me. That is smoke from Canada. We got a northwest wind yesterday and today and last night, and it blew it all in. These fires up in Canada have been going for 3 years, 4 years now, and makes it tough to come out here and even breathe, really. But I don't know, I think we should all get together and get a GoFundMe page and get Canada a bunch of fire extinguishers so they can get that taken care of. But it's too bad. It is what it is, I guess. Like I just said, I'm out here this morning pulling crankbaits. That was kind of my original plan for this afternoon. This morning I wanted to drag some jigs and maybe do some jigging, but the weather didn't really allow it, and I tried it for a bit and they really weren't going for it. I caught one small one doing it, but pulling crankbaits is probably my favorite way to catch walleyes. Like out here we got kind of a big flat, and you know, what a better way to go search for fish than pulling crankbaits. And the simplest thing we're going to do for now is just keep rotating crankbaits out until we find which ones they're hitting on and kind of go from there. But so far we just got that one small one. They're, you know, we got 66 degree water temp back here. Yeah, we're coming in the end of May now. It'll be June 1st here, what, Sunday or tomorrow or Monday, whatever it is. So yeah, I'm just out here pulling some crankbaits around in this big flat, and it gradually goes down, and it gets kind of deeper behind me. But you know, with the wind pushing in here, we do have the warmest water in here, and unfortunately I'm not seeing what I really want to see yet. But I'm just going to keep cruising around in this big flat here until I can see, you know, until I figure something out, and if not, we'll go find another spot. But yeah, I'm going to try a bunch of different things. I'll kind of explain it as I go here this morning. We got, like I said, a number 7 flicker minnow on that one, a number 7 flicker shad on that one. They're kind of rule of thumb for me, I guess. Flicker shads are kind of my go-to no matter where I'm at. This particular color I just caught that one on. That is about the ugliest crankbait I've seen. And for some reason on each lake it catches fish. I don't know what it is, but it works great. So I'm going to kind of keep plugging along here and see what I can figure out. And as I go, I'll kind of keep you updated on what I'm doing and what I'm changing and what I need to do to start to get these fish going. There's one. There's one. Finally got hooked up on one here. It doesn't feel very big, but we'll probably just ski him right on in. Yeah, he's at the top of the water here. Probably just flip him. He might be. Yeah, he's not. Probably wouldn't be a bad eater now. A little small. No, we got fish on. This one doesn't feel overly big either. It hasn't surfaced yet, but it's not feeling overly big. There, he surfaced. See how he hit that? Swiped at it, cut him in the back of the head and in the mouth, which is telling me we're getting close with what they're looking for as far as maybe speed and everything here. But what I found out so far is they're wanting a shad style bait rather than a minnow bait. I've had a minnow bait on the one over here and haven't got a single bite on it yet, or single hit on it. I think that's the third or fourth one I caught on this one. Not big, but it's trying to get the pattern dialed in anyways, so it is what it is for right now. Hopefully, might have to move spots here to, I can't find my rag now. Might have to move spots here to see if we can locate some bigger fish, but at least we'll have some kind of a pattern figured out as far as what baits to use. So yeah, I'm gonna try this spot for a little bit longer, and if nothing, I'm gonna head to another spot, a couple other spots, and see if I can find a little bit bigger fish. There's another one. Yeah, this one is maybe a hair bigger, but I don't think by much. Oh, it might be. It looks like it's got a little more weight to it than the first ones. It's on the top already, but I think this one's a better fish. I think we finally got a decent fish here. Went back down again. Normally when you get him skiing, you want to keep him up on top, but he got back down again. But it seems like a little better fish now. Ah, that's why. It's a damn northern. That's why it felt bigger and went back down. Not what we're looking for. But he did clock this thing. Little hammer handle. Another one on. Holy moly. Well, this is a walleye. It's a better one. Yeah, this is a walleye. It is a better one. Taking my time with this one. Just switching over. Like I said before, I had, flicker minnows on the other side, and these fish didn't seem to be wanting taking minnow baits, so I went and got my lead core rod out, and I was just putting down 4.5 hornet in the process of doing that, and this one hit. So far, this one feels like a walleye. A couple good head shakes here and there, no runs. I got 100 feet of line out yet, but so far it's feeling right. Of course, it could be another northern too, but definitely is not fighting like one at all. Fighting like a real nice eye. Like maybe the mid-20s. Yeah, I'm afraid it's another northern though. God dang it. God dang it. He had me fooled. Try to keep him out of the motor here. It's a funky damn thing too. Damn you. Damn you, damn you. I don't want to use my net and get my net stinking like these things. What a disappointment. But that's the way it goes. There's one. Another one. Feels like a little bit smaller one here. Yeah, nothing to this one again. God dang. I need to find some size. Need to find some size. I don't know if I need to go a little bit shallower or a little bit deeper here. Oh, come on. Behave. Just another 13, 14 incher. May have to find some new water, maybe some different depth. I'm not sure what, but this ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing here. There we go. I'm trying to eat my sandwich here. Got one to go in the lead core here. I think this is not what we want again, but see if I'm wrong. Yeah, god dang. You gotta be kidding me. Not what we're looking for. There's another one. Holy moly. And this is probably what the last couple of fish were here. Kind of got overtaken by northerns in the spot here. Kind of coming right in, just kind of some dead weight. Hate putting a lot of torque on them, but they're northerns, I guess. I don't care if they come off, but one of these times I'm gonna fart around and think it's a northern, and here will be a nice walleye. So got to always play them like they're walleyes. I just got a bad feeling that this isn't what we want. Whatever it is, it's a bigger fish, or nicer. I'm not going to say big, but nicer. If it is a walleye, it's a good one, but I just don't think it is. Just don't think it is. Still haven't seen it there. I can see color. What do we got here? Big northern again. This is a bigger one. Holy moly. This is a big fish, actually. Bigger. Sorry, not big. Oh, Lordy. I'm getting about tired of these things. Don't get me wrong, they're fun, but I get kind of tired of them. Damn. Oh. Well, it's starting to get into a few walleyes, even though they weren't big, but now it just seems like the northern just really moved in. Oh, another fish. Moved out deep here. Wasn't getting, seemed like when I was catching the walleyes before, the northerns had moved in, so I moved out deep, out into 18, 19 feet here, and finally got one on the lead core. Lead core, the 4.5 Selmo. Nothing special though. Well, it is not the day that I wanted today. Got some walleyes, nothing with any size, but we got some walleyes today. It seemed like the northerns had moved in pretty thick. Of course, this time of year the fish are together all the time, you know, right after they spawn. So kind of to be expected. I probably would have done better if I went up and pitched jigs today, but I wanted to get out and pull crankbaits. It's my favorite way to fish, but this is what I found out. Kind of the pattern of the day was I started off with the minnow bait, and then I had a shad bait on my other one, and they were just hitting the shad bait. So then I switched up my other one to a similar style shad bait and a Rapala instead. That didn't seem to go very well. So what I did is I pulled out the lead core rod and I put on a 4.5 Hornet, and now this afternoon that's all the fish wanted was that 4.5 Hornet. So as the day went on, they wanted a oh, there's another fish. They wanted a smaller profile bait, so that's what they got majority of the day. And I'll probably finish out the video with this fish. I'm pretty sure there's another northern, but kind of in the story of my day too with northerns, so I don't know how many northerns I caught today. It's just been unreal. Kind of been more of a nuisance than anything, so and I'm pretty sure this is a northern too, just by the way it feels and he's acting. Oh, and he came off. Huh. Unreal. So yeah, that's the way it went. Small profile, kind of the pink lemonade color in the Hornet, 4.5 Hornet. So other than that, it was a number 7 flicker shad, kind of a red and green and black, kind of one of the ugliest things I've seen. But anyway, I'm going to call it a day today. I got a bunch of stuff to pack up. I got a load. I got a little bit of a drive home. It's middle of the afternoon or later in the afternoon now, so get home, get some stuff done, and we'll see you next time.